Today's Telus Ride for Dad will see about 200 bikers covering 200 kilometers across the Niagara region, all raising funds for prostate cancer research. With about 1 in 7 Canadian men diagnosed with the disease, many of today's riders have a personal reason for participating.
Last year I was diagnosed with prostate cancer. My PSA levels were 26, which is just off the chart. And I had surgery back in October, and now my PSA levels are down to 0.023 post-surgery. So it's meaning a lot to me and my son and my whole family. We're doing this because of what I've been through and what everybody else is going through, and if we can help.
Chris, how did you feel when Dad came to you and told you about his diagnosis?
Well, at first I felt really upset because I didn't know what was going to happen and how we were going to go from there. But then I knew that we'd come together as a family and we'd hopefully fight it off and come back and be strong.
Lots of police here on their motorcycles. Obviously, the NRP's involvement in this is a huge factor.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Most of the motorcycle ride for dads across Canada started out because of police involvement. It started out with police officers helping out. They had the opportunity to be able to get bikes out and do the traffic and everything. So that's the partnership we had. I'm actually a detective with Niagara Regional Police, and it's just a fit. It's a good fit for motorcycles, motorcycle safety, and then prostate cancer research. So,
you're waking up quite a sleepy town here this morning, between 8 o'clock and 9 o'clock with the bikes all gathering, and you're rolling away at 9 o'clock in sleepy little Niagara-on-the-Lake.
Yeah, they come in droves. It's rolling thunder. We always like to say that, but we had a great partnership with Niagara-on-the-Lake. The Legion's been fantastic here getting us going, and it's been fantastic to keep it going in a small town, start off, and what a great picturesque place to run right up the Niagara River.
The riders check in at 4 poker stops across the region on their way to their 5th and final stop in Niagara Falls.
They pick up a ride book here at the start, and then they get a poker run card inside of it, and at each spot they get a stamp for that stop. So we have stops in Kingsbridge, Fort Erie, at the NRPA grounds for Niagara Regional Police Association, and then Gale's Gasoline, and then the final stop is at Club Italia.
Damian, you've been an organizer and a participant in this ride since its inception, and you're the treasurer. What is the goal for this year's ride?
The goal for this year's ride is to beat our numbers. We've had 1,700 riders over the last 7 years, and we've raised $171,000. We've got a lot of pre-registered riders this year, which is exciting. We've got $25,000 already pre-registered online, and as you can see today, a lot of people are just showing up and registering after they get up and look at the weather this morning.
Funds raised through Ride for Dad have been instrumental in funding local research into prostate cancer.
I think there has to be research at different levels. So you have to look at research for prevention, and then you have to look at research for outcomes. So research in outcomes so far has really looked at control rates and improving so that no man ever has to die of prostate cancer. That is, I think, the goal of everybody that treats cancer, anybody who has been affected by prostate cancer. But there is increasing interest as we prolong the life of men that our treatments always impair quality of life, and then how do we minimize that? So that is one of the goals we are looking at in terms of personalizing, using technology, using biomarkers for earlier detection. So these are some of the research that actually is happening at Walker Cancer Center.
Aaron, is this the first time for you to take part in Ride for Dad?
No, I did it 2 years ago, and it went very well, so I was looking forward to this run as well.
What prompted you to participate 2 years ago?
My mom's had cancer twice. My dad's had cancer twice. Seemed like a good idea. Raise some money for some research and just find a cure. Simple as that.
Every cent that's raised locally in this chapter stays in this region. So we use it for awareness campaigns. We have a billboard campaign ongoing to advertise today's ride, but it also draws people's minds to the issue of prostate cancer. There's an issue with men sort of thinking they're infallible and not wanting to think about the issues that may affect them. But the beauty of it is if they get out there and they get checked, the cure rate's so awesome. We have a lot of people in this room here right now who are undergoing treatment, who have survived treatment, and they're firm believers in it, and they support us wholeheartedly.
The goal for Ride for Dad is to eventually help to eradicate prostate cancer across Canada. To donate to the cause, please visit ridefordad.ca. Reporting in Niagara-on-the-Lake for The Source, I'm Mike Balsom.